Number 30, Paxton Aronson. Number 37, Sean Bettenhausen. Number 34, Braden Craig. Number 44, Jackson Gilman. Number 21, Jack McGlynn. Number 46, Owen Moore. Number 31, Nicholas Parino. Number 48, Zion Scarlett. Number 51, Levi Steffens. Number 32, Quinn Sullivan. And number 66, Anthony Sorensen. And now the lineup, starting lineup for FC Dallas. Number 1, Colin Smith. Number 13, Antonio Carrera. Number 46, Justin Che. Number 35, Jonathan Dodsey. Number 42, Jonathan Gomez. Number 20, Ty Reynolds. Number 8, Santiago Ferreira. Number 51, Emjad Narang. Number 34, Luis Medina. Number 65, Philip Akem. Number 55, Jose Gutierrez. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the United States National Anthem.
It is a gorgeous day in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, as FC Dallas is getting set to face off against the Philadelphia Union in the final match day of Group E in the inaugural DA Cup. I'm your host, Mark Serban. It's a pleasure to be with you as the Philadelphia Union comes in 2-0 in the group, and a win or draw will see them win the group. Even if they lose, but results go their way, the Union can still go through, but just 1 point would be enough to see them head on to the final phase, which will be played in the spring. For FC Dallas, they come in currently third with a record of 1-1. They must win and get tiebreakers to go their way over both the Philadelphia Union and FC Golden State if FC Golden State wins in the other match between them and Vardar. So the Union taking their final picture of the winter portion of the inaugural DA Cup, hoping to head on to the final phase. Well, FC Dallas coming in 1-1 so far. Started off with a 2-1 loss against FC Golden State on the 5th, but rebounded a day later with a 2-1 victory over Vardar to set themselves up with a chance to go through to the final phase of the DA Cup, which will be held in the spring. Only the group winners advance, so 3 points crucial here today. Will the Philadelphia Union come in on the backs of a 4-3 win against Vardar, followed by a 2-1 victory over FC Golden State, and then both teams had the day off yesterday before playing their third game in 4 days here in Lakewood Ranch, Florida at the beautiful Premier Sports Complex. Not only the site of the Boys DA Cup, this match coming to you at the U-16-17 level, but also the Girls DA Cup, which is starting tomorrow, and the U20 Nike Women's International Friendlies, which will feature 2 USA teams, as well as Brazil and France. Brazil and France will get us underway tomorrow night in those. But for now, it is all about the U16-17 boys level. On the final day here for the boys in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, the Philadelphia Union against FC Dallas. The Union in their all-white kits are getting set to kick off, attacking to your right, as they will pump the ball into the corner and move everybody up. Many of these players on this U16-17 Union side were part of the U15s last year that went undefeated in the regular season and went to the championships in California, not making their way out of Group A. Toronto FC ending up winning the U15. This is FC Dallas side, which has many players as well that could be on the U15 team. And right away, Ferreira getting the ball off, looking for Smith, but sliding it away is Anton Sorensen. Sorensen, one of plenty players for both of these teams who have been called into the U.S. Youth National Teams. He's been involved in 7 camps and has 4 caps, Sorensen. It'll be a fun battle between him and Smith, who was just recently called into a U16 Youth National Team camp. And in fact, Smith just turned 16 last Wednesday, so happy birthday to him, the number 1 for FC Dallas. Overall, FC Dallas comes in with a record of 7-3-2, 25 goals for, 19 goals against. Philadelphia Union, meanwhile, 12-0-1, undefeated coming into this game, with 35 goals for and just 10 goals against. But this is Gomez. He knows something about scoring, but Owen Moore knows something about stopping them as well, as he gets down at his near post. First corner kick of the game for FC Dallas. Well, Gomez scored from a similar position for the U16s in the boys Nike International Friendlies. A good reaction save from Owen Moore. The first quarter kick of the game for the side from Texas. Off to toward the back post, played back into the danger area. Sorensen sweeps it clear. Only as far as Dadze, who plays it back in, but Philadelphia looking to make their way out. Bettenhausen. The long ball looking for Zion Scarlett. Aronson bought to ground. It will be a free kick for the Union. Two-man wall for FC Dallas. I think signals got crossed there on that free kick from Jack McGlynn, as it goes out for an FC Dallas goal kick. Gutierrez went up for the header, climbed the ladder well, but just couldn't get to it, so it's going to be a throw-in for the Philadelphia Union. Quickly taken by Stevens. Scarlett muscled off the ball, and FC Dallas will build out of the back in the 4th minute. Smith, oh, lovely turn. Sorensen brings him down. Good look at your center referee for this morning's contest, Eric Kruger out of Oregon. Will be assisted by Nikolai Popov out of Eastern New York on the near side, and Diego Rodas from Cal South on the far. And the woman in between the benches is the 4th official, Irina Petronok. Well, she does her refereeing in Cal North, as this one Comes back for Carrera. Smashes it into midfield. Gomez flying forward. A cam. That'll be the second corner kick of the game for FC Dallas. So it was Brandon Craig who came over to do the defending for the Union. Such a potent front three, though, for this FC Dallas side. In the likes of Jose Gutierrez, PJ Akam, and Colin Smith. This will be an in-swinger from the near side. It's very crowded inside that 6. It's a good ball in. Gutierrez heads it back in. Che looking for it, but quickly off his line to quell the dangers. Owen Moore.
Get up, Brandon, get up!
Moore will take his time, push everybody up. Elects to put the ball on the floor. Smartly brought down by Ty Reynolds on the far side. Intercepted by Sullivan. This free kick will go the way of Dallas. Gomez. Smith with the turn to get around Stevens. And Stevens brings him down. Free kick in a dangerous position for FC Dallas. Just look at this for a turn from Colin Smith to get around Levi Stevens. Stevens had no other option but to bring him down, as he had a gap to attack Colin Smith and could have let one go. Free kick teased in. And that one skipping just wide of the far post, so it'll be a goal kick. Nothing to concern the Union in the end, even though it was a very nice ball. Ball looking through for Scarlett. He's on. Unable to apply the finish. But a real warning shot fired off by the Philadelphia Union. Zion Scarlett getting in behind the FC Dallas back line. Beautiful ball played to him. Excellent strength from Scarlett. Picked his head up. Was unable to pick out the far corner. Well, it's easy to say from up here. I think Carrera was leaning. I would have loved to have seen a little shoulder fake from Zion Scarlett. And see if he could round the keeper and pass it into an empty net. Zakam, his pass is picked off. Periano. Intercepted by Gomez. And Medina gets it out wide. Reynolds carries it forward. Smith, who's already swapped sides on a few occasions with Akam. Dadze. It's a good run from Dadze. Akam arrows his way into the box. Onto his right foot. Akam, shot blocked. Rebound slid across from Gomez. Craig misses the clearance, but the Union are able to bring it out of the back. As Gomez moves forward and Che came over and covered to intervene. So this will be a throw-in for Stevens. Levi Stevens out of Akron, Ohio, has 2 caps to his name. Good defending from the front by Jose Gutierrez. It will be another throw in for Stevens. Ball down by Aronson. McGlynn with the ball across. Sorensen. Brandon Craig strides forward. Medina, it's a 2-on-1 if they can get there, and that was an important intervention from Gilman. Otherwise, FC Dallas would have been in on a breakaway. Akam, Smith is asking for it. Akam slides it through. Smith beats the keeper to it, goes down, and the referee was waiting to see if Smith could keep his footing. Once he saw he couldn't, he pointed toward the spot, and it's a yellow card for Owen Moore as well. What a ball, surgically threaded through by Akam, and Smith getting there first. And the keeper did get a touch of him to knock him off balance. And a chance for FC Dallas to take the lead from 12 yards out in the 12th minute. And Smith, the man who created the penalty kick with a chance to score it, looking for his 8th goal in 12 games. It is Colin Smith versus Owen Moore. Moore saves, and Philadelphia take care of the rebound. Just not enough venom in the shot from Colin Smith, and it remains 0-0 in the 12th minute. Owen Moore atones for his error. Read it all the way, Owen Moore. That's the 3rd corner kick of the game for FC Dallas. Smith opening up his hips, allowing Moore to see which way he was going. And he was able to get there in time. Oh, it's another good ball in, the header just over the top from Che. Oh, another good ball in, and FC Dallas are crowding the 6. Che climbed the ladder highest, but was unable to keep his effort down. Now the Union will build out of the back with a nice little touch off from Jack McGlynn. Now the long ball over the top.
Owen Moore of Philadelphia Union.
Gomez. The Union were looking to squeeze. Dallas did well to play out of it. Now Gomez gets it across. Union sitting in their shape very well, making good decisions as to when to try and squeeze and win it back and when to sit in their shape. Che thought about going long and plays the diagonal. It was on a dime for Ty Reynolds. Narang Reynolds continued his run. Little layoff. Near side, Gutierrez has the overlap from Gomez. And Gutierrez takes the space. Just couldn't pick out the near corner. It was a good overlap from Gomez. It allowed Gutierrez to step inside. But look at this touch to kill it instantly. And he had a little window of opportunity, but he took it. Just couldn't direct it on target. And it's a goal kick for Owen Moore. As we head into the 16th minute of play. The Union need just a win or a draw to progress. FC Dallas need a win and some help.
We did the same thing. Back in, let's go.
Gomez quickly takes. Che. Dadze. A cam. Che. US U-16 international. Gomez is forward again here. Has the beating of McGlynn, plays it across. Gutierrez cuts it off. Gutierrez shot is blocked by Sorensen. Correction, it was Craig who got the block in. The second shot rolled in on Owen Moore. Craig, McGlynn, Sorensen. Ball looking for the run of Zion Scarlett. Quickly distributed by Carrera. Gomez. It's the left back, but so often the man to start these FC Dallas attacks. Smith has the beating of his defender on the far side. Nobody was attacking the back stick. Cam able to retrieve it. Now he works his way into the box, goes down, and the referee says nothing doing, much to the chagrin of the FC Dallas bench. Reynolds has space on the far side. Smith checks into the pocket. Reynolds continues his run, but Anton Sorensen gets there first. Gilman. McGlynn. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Punch through, looking for the run of Scarlett, but it's cut off by Gomez. FC Dallas, so measured and calculated in their build-up. They're always looking for the spaces, though. They can lull you to sleep, and then when they find the opening, they will strike at blazing speed. Is there that ball trying to unlock the Philadelphia Union defense to Gutierrez? Working on Stevens. Stevens uses his body positioning well. Him and Gutierrez getting into it. Cooler heads will prevail. It's a good physical battle between Stevens and Gutierrez there. The referee rightly pointing in the direction of the Philadelphia Union for the free kick. Bettenhausen. Ferreira. Smith. Working on Gilman. Onto his favorite right foot. Gilman gets the block. And it will be another corner kick for FC Dallas. Excellent work by Gilman to match Colin Smith step for step. FC Dallas have 6 players in between the penalty spot and the goal line. 4 of them crowded into the 6. So this ball comes to the back post just over the head of Che, who went over the back of Craig. So it'll be a free kick for the Philadelphia Union in the 21st minute. Good work so far by referee Eric Kruger out of Oregon. Che. Reynolds. Akam. Oh, what a touch from Akam. It's well read though. Now, one of the things FC Dallas do is the minute they lose the ball, they're right on top of you to get it back. Paxton Aronson did well to hold that ball though and win the throw-in for the Union as they can reset. Intercepted by Periano. Aronson working down the far side. Had Sorensen in support. Took a deflection on the way though, so it'll be a throw-in. Flicked on. Bettenhausen beat Gutierrez to it, but couldn't direct his effort on frame. So it'll be a goal kick for FC Dallas. It's an FC Dallas academy that has produced 26 homegrown players. The most recent being the signing of Ricardo Pepi. Both of the academies too also really enjoying the fruits of having USL sides. Periano. Cross from McGlynn. Looking for Aronson. Gets it out wide. No space at the top of the box. It's an excellent hit. Just over. A wonderful build-up from the Philadelphia Union, and Quinn Sullivan almost applied the finishing touch. Love how he cut that ball back onto his right foot, created the half yard of space he needed. Just couldn't get his effort to dip in time. Head coach Ryan Richter has to be happy with that piece of attacking play from his Philadelphia Union side. Done well to weather the storm from FC Dallas. Also saw Owen Moore save a penalty kick from Colin Smith back in the 12th minute. 12 minutes later, the Union almost opened the scoring. One back by Sullivan. Looking for Scarlett. Working on the edge of the 6. Scarlett trying to pull it back. And Che won't let him, but it will be a corner kick for the Union, their first of the match. Union looking to remain unbeaten this season. 35 goals in 13 games, have been kept off the board just once. That is 0-0 draw against the FC Delco all the way back on September 22nd. The only time they haven't picked up all 3 points this season. The header across and cleared off the line. It'll be take two for the Philadelphia Union once again. So close to getting the game's first goal. Great ball in from Periano. That was a well-angled header, but that is why you have players at the back post.